Hello everyone, Manny here. Welcome back to another episode of Can I Survive the Nordschleife? In this episode, I'd like you to join me as we take the ever so iconic Mazda 787B for a lap around the Nordschleife. For some technical specifications about the car. For an engine, we're running the ever so famous, everyone knows exactly what this engine sounds like and what engine is in this car. We're running the 2.6 liter quad rotor Screamer. This quad rotor is pushing 690 horsepower. All of these horses are being pushed through the rear wheels, so it is a bit of a handful to drive. All of this is paired to a 5-speed manual transmission that is full clutch and H pattern, so it's heel and toe on the way down. Absolute monster of a car to drive. The total weight of the car is only 845 kg. Pair that with 690 horsepower and you have yourself one absolute rocket ship. And all of this was made in the 90s, so yeah, do with that information what you will. That's pretty much it about the car. Let's head on track.
Okay, gents, so we're just on the outlap now. I went ahead and I decreased the tire pressures just a little bit so that we hit 30 psi while hot. I also went ahead and increased the length of the gears just by one click so we can actually hit some top speed. And apart from that, setup is pretty much stuck. So we'll go ahead, we'll finish the outlap and I'll come back when we're starting the timed lap. Okay, gents, so it's coming up to the official timed lap now. I'm gonna go ahead and as always I'm gonna shut up for the first couple of seconds just so you can hear this quad rotor sing behind us. So here we go. What an absolute symphony of sounds happening behind us. So as you've seen, we definitely want to stay off the curbs in this car. She is a old Le Mans Group C car, 1991 Le Mans winner. Oh my god. She is a handful to drive. You have to be extremely smooth with her. Stay away from all of the curbs. Let's keep fourth gear over fluke flats here. Just a dab of brake. Point the nose on the power pretty much from the start. Over 200 Ks around fluke plus. Let me tell you, this car, definite handful to drive. However, it skews your perspective of speed over Schwedenkreuz now. I'm gonna take a big foot of brake. Braking. We don't have any ABS, so we have to be very gentle with how we throw her into the corner and how we exit the corner, because there is also no TC. So that's 690 Japanese ponies going straight to the tarmac as soon as you put your foot down, which is quite literally a recipe for disaster if you're not gentle with her. This is the only car, I think, that we've driven so far that is of this caliber. All other cars have been a somewhat reasonable street car, maybe tuned up a little bit. Let's take a big foot of brake here. Okay, down to second gear. Let's go. Very smooth. Smoother is faster, especially in a monster like this. So these 690 horses are straddled to a measly 860 kg, which means we are pretty much clinging on for dear life in a tin can here, with 4 rotors just spinning behind us. Locking up, getting all sorts of wrong. Oh my god. This car does suffer a bit of understeer, especially in the slow corners. Really due to the fact that the downforce only really works if you're going at hyper speed. So I believe one of the biggest problems that the drivers had in this car was building up the testicular fortitude required to actually drive this thing. The speeds that you can and have to carry into the corners if you want any sort of meaningful performance out of the car is ridiculous. You go over 200 kph on fluke plots like it's nothing, and I could have gone faster too probably, again provided I had the testicular fortitude for that. Everything is just coming by us so quick. With my little VR screens here that I don't have really that much time to think. Go ahead, drop to 4th gear and bravery corner. Driver all the way out. Okay, coming up 2 now. The carousel, or the corner before the carousel, I should say. Oh, locked up. Getting it all sorts of wrong here. It's okay, understeer. Easy out the corner, easy out the corner. Let's go. Now the carousel, we will pretty much destroy the underside of this car. Well, that's okay because she's not real, so we can afford to do that. In real life, I don't think, well, firstly, I don't think you'd ever take this car on the Nürburgring in real life, on the Nordschleife. But secondly, you definitely want to avoid the carousel in it. Let's take 3rd gear for this chicane. Ease her in. Do not touch the curbs, you will die of death. Let's take 2nd gear, getting locked up there, all good. Now for the part of the Nordschleife where this thing absolutely excels. Keep her in 3rd gear here. Try and stay away from the curbs, that one is fine. Okay, 2nd gear up this little hill. Short 3rd, back down to 2nd. Just gonna feed her in. Oh, big mistake touching the curb there. Keep her in 2nd gear. We just want to kind of let the arrow guide us through here. All these corners are in between the gears, unfortunately, and we are suffering from tremendous understeer. Oh god, okay. Keep 2nd gear through here. Put our foot down, stay away from the curb. Try and not get her spin round. Now comes the true test of that's how brave I am in driving this car. Let's see. It is very hard for me to talk and drive this car, I have to admit. I have to be extremely focused. Oh, the steering wheel is so heavy. Okay, no power steering, obviously. Group C car from the 90s. Oh, I don't know what madman it takes to take this car and drive it for hours at a time. God knows the physical fitness. A pleb like me can't even handle driving this car for 2 laps around the Nordschleife on a simulator. That is turned a bit down, let alone driving the actual thing. Finally we get to have a bit of a breather. Oh, my head is starting to hurt a little bit and everything is going by us so fast. You can't see under the ski mask, but I am sweating. Absolutely sweating. Something tells me this car won't be faster than the GTR. I mean, than the M3 GTR. Something telling me that it might be. Let's see. I believe 6:43 is the time to beat the GTR. I might actually just eat that time alive. Let's see. Gonna commit all the way through here. Start dropping gears. 2nd gear. Don't lock up. Well, we'll lock up anyway, but it's good because we make it. Let's see. On the curb. Sabine Schmidt's curve. Don't get it wrong here. Oh, a 6:33.9. Look at that so you can see that. Wow, what an absolute machine. I'm shaking actually driving it. Wow. Oh, I have a headache too. Jeez, this car really took it out of me. Wow. And we can go a lot faster than that. There's a lot more time in it. I guarantee you. Some setup changes. And, you know, some extra talent in terms of driving. And I could definitely see this car doing pretty much almost a sub 5-minute run. I don't know what the world record is, but I think this car can do really low 6s, low 6 minutes, high 5 minutes. But anyway, that was my lap of it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Holy shit.